Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever your time zone is. This is Warrior Team Fitness. I'm Jennifer Sloan. This is Anthony Sloan. I'll get my words right. Anyway, I am Jennifer, the last I checked. So we are going to start off with a big shebang. And there's some awesome announcements. If you haven't already checked, which some of you are already in the club or close to the club, so you should know already what the packages on sale are this month. Sorry, my bad. I'm like, so first we have Insanity Max 30 Challenge Pack coming with a 30-day supply of Shakeology, which I'm sure that you already all know. It is $180, okay? Then, if they wanted to jumpstart something, you have Insanity Max 30 Kickstart and Shakeology, which is $220, okay? Then, what is Body Web Beast? That's insane. Anyway.
It's talking about Body Beast, but Body Beast is also going on
demand.
It's going on demand too.
So you must be able to get it in your purchase programs too. So in case you're ever out and about, you can still get on Wi-Fi and still accomplish your workout. But anyway, that is an amazing $140. And that one is with Shakeology, guys. That's not the supplements. So the next one, they kept them going. PiYo and Shakeology Challenge Pack, $140. Also, PiYo Kickstart plus Shakeology, $180. And then the one that I have still yet to sell, but I have never failed that it will happen sometime, the Ultimate Reset plus Shakeology for $275.
Actually, Jim got the Ultimate Reset.
No, he got the 3-day refresh.
Oh, dang it, you're right.
Sometimes, yes, I'm right.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Not very often.
Whatever. Also, do not forget, you get rewarded for Success Club. They try to make it fun and encouraging in any way that they can. And for earning Success Club 5, either May or June, or 10 points between May 1st and June 30th, you will get in on the 60-minute live stream event with Bo Eason. If you have no clue who that is, I'm sorry. I don't really know who it is either.
Bo Eason. Good Lord. Don't ever say that again.
I'm sorry.
All right, Bo Eason. Okay, he started off as he was a safety for Miami. I had to see this guy live in Dallas. I mean, just impressive. I mean, he talks about how, he was a young guy and all he wanted to do was be a safety. He wanted to be the best safety in the world. That was his goal. That was his dream in life. Okay, so this guy would wake up. I mean, he was in high school and he would get out and he would backpedal. I mean, and that's what he'd do. His mom and dad would realize if they heard something outside and heard him outside scrambling, that he was outside backpedaling. He would wake up in the morning and backpedal. Now, the problem is, he was just a little tiny guy. He was skinny and small. That's how he was his entire life. That was his body frame. He goes to UC Davis out in California. And he goes to be the best safety in the world. And the first day out, like he's going through, he's getting his uniform. And he even talks about how the uniform people that give him his uniform, I can't remember their names, but he talks about how mean they were like, okay? The guy, like, his head coach, the first day he goes out, boom, hey, you shouldn't be here, you're too small, da-da-da-da. I mean, the guy slept in the parking lot. He slept in the parking lot. So over and over again, this guy tries to succeed and succeed and succeed. And all he did was work hard. He worked harder than everybody else. You see those guys that have raw talent? Like, I mean, you think about Michael Jordan. If you were watching Michael Jordan, you're like, wow, that guy's got raw talent. No, he
You
got
mean-
cut from his high school basketball team.
You mean like natural talent? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bo Easton busted his butt to get where he was. Then he ends up getting drafted eventually. Like he tells us this insane story about how one of his games, he gets drafted to Miami Dolphins. And one game, I mean, this guy is like one of the hardest hitting safeties you can ever watch. I mean, running backs, receivers, I mean, he hit everybody with freaking so much authority, they were done. One game he goes to hit somebody and he gets hit low. Pink. I mean, you literally can YouTube this, and I'll look it up. I'll post it later on. You can see his knee buckle and turn backwards. Okay, it's bad. It's gross. Most of you probably wouldn't want to watch it. This is the same guy I talk about. He ends up on the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh my gosh, I can't even call myself a fan. That's how much I paid attention to football, guys.
So, here's what happens, okay? And this is the way he tells the story. If you were to listen to Bo Easton tell this story, he finds himself in the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the reason that he's been successful everywhere else is because he just works harder than everyone else. He's out on the field faster. Like, he's out on the field longer. Steve Milanis knows what I'm talking about. Like, we went to high school together. Like, I don't know some of you guys in your high school ethics, but I used to put in work. I was a small guy. I had to lift harder. I had to run faster. There's a lot of stuff I had to do. Well, Bo Easton, until this moment, he shows up at the San Francisco 49ers. First day there, and he walks out on the field, and there's one person that beat him out there. This guy's already working. By the time practice starts, he's in a full sweat, this guy, okay? And Bo Easton, like, he's a little brain shook while this guy is already in a full sweat. And he's a little upset that the guy beat him out there in the first place. And he says, all right, the coach calls him to practice, and all the receivers line up to start running routes. And all of a sudden, first guy takes off running. Boom, catches the ball, turns around, jogs back nonchalantly, tosses it to the quarterback. Second guy, boom, runs off, boom, catches the ball, runs back nonchalantly, tosses the ball back to – now, mind you, this is Joe Montana and Steve Young at the time, okay? Third guy takes off, boom, he's running, catches the ball nonchalantly, jogs back to the quarterback, tosses it back. And that fourth guy, that was the guy that was out there ahead of everybody else. Ball gets snapped. Boom! He takes off running, catches the ball, bam! All the way to the end zone. He's gone. He runs all the way to the end zone. He gets in the end zone, and he sprints all the way back, tosses the ball back. And he does this in the entire practice. Every time he touches the ball, he runs to the end zone. And Bo Easton says it brain boggled him so much that he watched this for weeks. And then finally he walked up to Jerry Rice and he said, why do you do that? And he said, because I promised myself that every time I touched the football, I was going to the end zone. That story right there, I know we're just talking about who Bo Easton is. That story right there in Dallas shocked me. It blew my mind. Because if you watch anybody in sports, and I know some ladies, I get that some of you guys don't watch sports, but it's not even about that. It's about putting in the work. The people that work harder than everybody else succeed more than everybody else. Mm-hmm. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Michael Jordan, mm-hmm. Steve Curry. This is a guy in the NFL or in NBA right now that is blowing people's minds. But if you listen to his story, it's just because he works harder than everybody else. So that's who Bo Eason is.
So back to topic. After, if you get
God, was that not exciting?
6
Come
cups
on.
of 5 in May or June, or 10 points, either one from May 1st to June 30th, you will get in on this phone call with Bo Eason. I'm sure he has something to give everybody. Anthony, like he said, thoroughly enjoyed him in Dallas. So, also, those of you that are going to Summit, there is a Success Club party that you can try earning. Okay, that is invitation only. If you make 25 points from now, well, it started at the beginning of the month, until the end of June. Is that right?
Yes, you have to get at least Success Club 10 this month and next month and have a total of 25 points.
Yes.
It is not impossible, guys.
It's totally not impossible. Anybody can do it, so don't get discouraged. I just did the math. There is 14 days exactly left in this month. A lot can happen in 14 days. There are tons of lives that you can still change and help in those time frames. So don't give up. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. Keep inviting, keep talking to people, keep doing your power of 3, keep trying.
To be honest with you guys, there is going to be people that you talk to, and right away they go, yeah, I need that.
Yeah, you'll come across them.
And there's going to be people that you have to talk to 4 to 6 times, which is about the normal rate, okay? Here's a great example, okay? Steve Milanis is on this call right now. Steve actually called us. I mean, he had got what did he get from me? He got like a program or something like that. But he literally called us. There are people that know what we're doing, and they're going to say yes right away. So sometimes it's just a matter of finding those people. But then there's people that are probably like most of us, where we had to be talked to, 4 to 6 times. And it had to be building relationship a little bit. And
I was skeptical. I was straight up skeptical. Were you skeptical?
I was extremely skeptical.
Okay.
The only reason I let you do it is so you'd shut up.
I was extremely skeptical. I talked to Tisha and Brian, I don't know how many times. While I was signing up, I was still skeptical because I was reading line for line, number for number, and I was like, what is this? What are you trying to get me into? What is this about? I was straight up skeptical. Even though I had watched the webinar, I sat in on the open house, I literally saw everything I could see, and I was still skeptical. So people just need encouragement, and talk to them as many times as they need you to talk to them. Make sure when you're talking to them, you follow up and you make an appointment to follow up the next time, and you keep those appointments. Do whatever you have to do to remember, to remind yourself. You got to write it on a wall. You got to write it on your refrigerator. If you have to program it in your phone, if you have to have all of that just to remember, do whatever you have to do. But I suggest remembering those follow-up times, because there's fruit in the follow-up, guys.
The follow-up is very important. And another thing that has worked very well for me lately has been, I will talk to somebody, and then I'll ask them to talk to me, to call me. Because when they call me, I can explain everything to you over the phone very easily. I'm already very passionate about what I'm doing. So everything that I talk to you about over the phone, you hear my passion. Remember, how many times have you read a text message and you're not sure if somebody's being a smart ass, or if they're being sarcastic, or it almost you know what I'm saying? There's so many times you can read something.
Misinterpretation.
And you misinterpret it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can get you to call me and talk to me, I'm going to lay it out for you straight up. dude, I work out for 30 minutes a day. I drink a shake that has more nutrition than anything that you can get. Anything you're going to find on the market, I promise you that. Don't care. Don't care what else is out there. Anything else on the market is not going to beat what we have. And on top of that, we're going to give you a support system. We're not just giving you some delicious drink that you can drink every day and going, here's your magic pill. You wrap it around your stomach and wear it a couple times a week, and all of a sudden your fat will go away. Doesn't mean you're going to not die still.
Where are your stretch marks, ladies? I can't even talk. My stretch marks, ladies. I've been doing this for a year. I have seen more stretch marks now that I've lost the weight than when I had the weight on me, okay? That stuff is not going to disappear. Those are your battle wounds for your babies. Suck it up and love it.
I love them.
It is what it is.
But you have to, the main thing that I want you guys to know is you have to have confidence.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to somebody over the phone, they hear your confidence.
They hear your passion and they hear your doubt too.
If you doubt what Shakeology does because you're still not sold on it, then you need to reevaluate. I'm going to be honest with you. We have Steve Milanis has a doctor on his team, and we have Dr. Jim signed up with us. I mean, we have doctors on this team, guys. These doctors on this team are signing up with us because they know what we have. They know what this nutrition is bringing to them. So that's one thing that's been working for me. Now I want to talk about this excuse wheel a little bit, okay? Because all of you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. The excuse wheel. The first one is, well, it's a lot of money. Dude, you buy McDonald's 5 times a month for your entire family. You're spending almost $160 on McDonald's. Taking care of your health is too expensive for $3 a day. I tell you what, when I started this, guys, I was either smoking or dipping, okay? When I started this, I was smoking and dipping. I was probably spending about, I believe it was about $35 a week is what I worked it out to.
Yeah, I was like $160 a month.
So I was spending some serious cash on just my nicotine. You know what I did? I decided I wanted to get healthy.
That wasn't even his drinking.
That wasn't even my drinking. That's for real. So where in that can I not find the money? Tell you what, before that, I was buying Monsters. I lived off Monsters and Red Bulls and Full Throttles and I don't know, whatever else I could shoot into my system because I was tired. 5-hour energy shots. I needed those to survive. You know what I survive on now? Shakeology, once a day. A 5-hour energy shot is this big and costs just about the same amount as my nutrition, my daily amount of nutrition. So I don't have the money. And I want you to understand with that, okay, we never, ever push somebody. You know, we have people that sometimes are like, well, my finances are really tight. I'll tell them, get your finances in order. You want to show me your budget? Show me your budget. If not, get your finances in order. If you really want to do this, get yourself in order and then get back with us. And we got you. And to be honest with you, we still continue to do follow-ups. How you doing? Just hitting them up, talking to them.
Genuine follow-ups.
Genuine follow-ups. Not, hey, are you ready to get Shakeology yet? How's your bills looking? No. We get with them and we BS with them. You can't do that in front of the
Sorry,
camera.
there was a gnat
Crazy.
in there.
Yeah, you guys on the phone can't see, but Jennifer's like waving her hand in front of her face, all crazy.
I probably went cross-eyed too.
So, money is not an excuse. Okay, everybody can fix their budget. Everybody can find a way in their budget. If anything, it's 1 meal a day. So instead of making yourself a peanut butter and jelly and some apples, you're drinking a shake that's giving you your daily nutrition. So you have to know how to turn that one back around.
One thing when you're talking about budget, and I'm talking to people that their excuse is money, or their bills are too big, or you have to help them find value in what they're doing. Oh, how cute!
Little baby.
You have to help them find value. All right. So if they have an overhead in their bills of just unnecessary expenses, and they're actually opening up to you and telling you where they're spending your money, or hell, you've been following them on Facebook and you can see where they're spending their money and time.
Like that guy that can't afford to get Shakeology, but he's at the club.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what you want them to do is, one, sometimes you do have to break it down by cost. Okay. Break it down. It is $4 a day if you are not a coach. Hey, I can get you a discount, and it's $3 a day if you are a coach. Get yourself in order, okay? Prioritize what they need to prioritize. If they want to say, I have 3 kids and I got diapers and da-da-da, those are necessary, okay? Those are not something that you can cut out unless you're you're being lazy about potty training. Then suck it up. Try potty training your kid, kind of thing. No, don't hate me, okay? Sorry. But anyway.
She has 3. She knows what she's talking about.
The thing is when they find value in what you have and you're trying to offer them, the more they will see the value in it and the more they will want to try it. I am always encouraging people that are first trying out Shakeology, whether it's just Shakeology by itself, even if they are trying that sampler packet that has one of each flavor, those are bonus things, because you know what? In 7 days or 6 or 7 days that they are on it,
Gotcha.
They will see how their body responds to all of the vitamins and everything, all the nutrients that is in that shake. I tell them to journal it, guys. That is bringing value to what they're doing. It's bringing value to what, one, they have paid for, because we all are stingy sometimes with our money, and we want to make sure.
Or frugal,
whatever you want to say. That's what I call it, frugal. But anyway, you value what you're going to spend your money on, okay? So if they have the sampler, it's $30, okay? Literally, by day 3, they will feel something. They will notice when they wake up in the morning, or they will notice that their body is regulating in some way, shape, or form.
Energy levels have spiked.
That is valuable side effects, okay? By day 7, they will definitely realize their energy in the morning. And if someone with that is prone to all the energy drinks, they will notice that they have been cutting back because they have natural energy now. So it's not just energy. It's a case-by-case scenario, but those are things that you will be noticing. Their bodies will be regulating. Their bodies will be detoxing all the crap that they put in their body. Their skin might be changing after like 15, 20 days, okay? If they bought a 30-day bag, that's valuable crap, man. I don't want my face breaking out, My hair, women's hair changes when they're drinking this because they're receiving all those nutrients and core things for their body. What else?
All kinds of stuff.
It's just, anyway, find value.
Cravings.
Break it down, bloating. Break it down for them and help them realize that.
So let's talk about the next thing on the excuse wheel.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Well, I just like to go to the gym. Or, and sometimes I like to run. There ain't no problem with going to the gym. Okay? There really is not. But guess what? 90%, and that's just a random number, percentage, 90% of those people that say, well, I just like to go to the gym, and I see you, Elijah, love you long time. The people that are saying they go to the gym have a hard time getting to the gym.
Yeah.
They're not getting there every day. It takes too much time. They're spending too much time to get ready, or, you know, they have babies. You know what really sucked for us when we tried to go to the gym? We had babies. So if they didn't have daycare when we had time to go to the gym, guess what? We were screwed. We couldn't go to the gym. I mean, you might as well leave the kids in the car with one adult, the other one go in and get a workout for an hour. And then even with it, to be honest, I mean, Jen would bust her butt in the gym. She would lift, she'd work out on these machines. She did a little thigh thing like this. She did a little thigh thing that goes like this. See, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I see her faces. She'd do like, you know, the thing, and she's gonna be elliptical for like 45 minutes and like not stop. Like she'd be sweating. And then at the end of the week, you'd be like, oh, how'd you do, honey?
Or the equipment would be used, and it would totally cut down your time.
See, that one really got it. You see that?
That would piss me off, man.
So what you have to do is think about that stuff. You know, some people, like, I'm using him as an example again. I talk to Steve a lot, if you can't tell. Steve goes to the gym every single day, and he uses Body Beast. So if you're talking to some of these guys, you have to know that your Body Beast and your Body Beast app, it's great for the gym. It really is. I do Body Beast at home, but Steve does it at the gym. It doesn't really matter. The point is to find these people and help them. If they're going to the gym, then they're going to the gym for the same reason that you're going to the gym for. They're going to the gym because you press play every day and you get the same results you do in a half hour that they do in the gym, driving, 10 minutes maybe? 10 to 30 minutes to the gym, spending an hour, then 10 to 30 minutes back home. So they're wasting an hour and 20 minutes to 2 hours a day that you're killing in a half hour.
I did my math, guys. It took me 2 hours and 20 minutes. I timed it there, timed it back, and then timed the amount that I was at the gym between weights and the other equipment, or if I was doing my own workout on the mat or whatever. Like, to me, and the results, I compared them to what I was getting now. Like, I had no doubt that I was going to cancel my gym membership. Not only that, but I was going alone half the time because he was too tired by his hours and couldn't make it. So it was me by myself.
Oh, right. So here we go. Next one. Well, I'm not really into those pyramid scheme things.
This is for coaching. Sorry, just clarifying.
Pyramid schemes are, if I was to tell you guys to all pay me $20 and then I'll teach people how to give you $20, there's no exchange of goods, just an exchange of cash. That is a pyramid scheme. Very, very important that you know that. Let's go back through it because I've seen a couple funny faces. Even my wife's making a funny face.
Well, I have a comment.
Looking at it this way. If you gave me cash and I told you I was going to teach you how to get cash, that is a pyramid scheme. Once there's an exchange of goods, you are running a business, okay? So the reason that this business continues to run and continues to operate is because I'm buying my Shakeology. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap if you guys continue to drink Shakeology. For me, in my house, Shakeology, I'll run without cable. Okay, like I will cut down some bills to keep my Shakeology. No, keep my electricity on. That's probably important.
We've had this conversation.
And my water, because Jennifer makes fun of me when I say that. But I'll cut my cable. I'll shut off Netflix. I'll kill my Redbox account. I mean, whatever I got to do. Shakeology is getting in my system every day. That's without a doubt. So, you had something to say, Henry.
Oh, I forgot what I was saying.
A pyramid scheme.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I got it. Choo-choo. So the pyramid scheme. If you have not watched Carl Deichler's video about the pyramid scheme, please let us know. I will gladly give it to you because it has valuable information. So you know what you're talking about when people try and tell you that, because it gets under my skin when people say that it's a pyramid scheme, because I know that if you look at, we're all coaches, if you look at the way the team is going, okay, you have two people under you to start with. You are giving them something valuable to them. They have something to give to someone else to bring value to them. Then they have someone to give. Okay, it's not just, hey, I'm making the bucks and you're making nothing. That's what it boils down to. That's what pyramid scheme is nobody's making any money but the top person on the chain. So if you want that video, so you, one, can know what you're talking about when someone says that, because it will come about. And two, so you can show them why it is not a pyramid scheme. Because most people, they hear pyramid scheme and they're like, they don't really even know what they're talking about.
They don't.
They really have no idea. They hear the word pyramid scheme because we go down in our lineup.
Guess what? So does the military. You have a captain, then you have an XO, then you have a first sergeant, lieutenants, and sergeants, and
so on and so forth.
Privates, and special. It's the same thing. You have a boss at work. You have a managing partner. You have managers. You have servers. You have hostesses. You have SAs.
That's a great topic. I have one more topic to say before we get cut off. Okay.
You better be quick saying
it will
that
be.
one too.
Okay, another excuse. I do not have the time, or I am not motivated enough to do this on my own. Okay, if you don't have the time, I like to say, do you have an extra 30 minutes in your day where you cannot lay in bed a little bit longer, or where you cannot surf the internet a little bit longer? Or what about that show that you can press record on and watch later? Okay, that kind of irks them, but then they get the point, because everyone has 30 minutes. If you haven't noticed, most of these videos that Shaun T and Tony Horton and Chalene Johnson, she has 30 minutes. Autumn has it too, 30 minutes. And you can get an amazing, phenomenal workout, okay? The other topic, I am too lazy. I'm not motivated enough to do that myself. Why do we have challenge groups? To motivate those that cannot motivate themselves. Sometimes it may take 1 month, sometimes it may take 2 months for them to find complete consistency in what they're doing. Some people will get it like that, and they'll run with it. But not everybody is like that. So our challenge groups are for a purpose. 1, to bring value to themselves on why they should be healthier and stronger. 2, to teach them about exercise. To teach them about consistency and what it can do for them. See, I messed up that again. My mouth is not working for me today.
Ow, now, brown cow.
Right? And also, camaraderie, okay? A team surrounding each other. to push each other, to help them. It gives them something to wake up to. People that are alone and then they get into a challenge group and have a team that are pushing them and motivating them to do something more, to lose weight, to feel healthy, to be good for their kids, to be stronger and happier for their husbands, and so on and so forth. All those reasons that you guys did it, that is why they need it. So that, I don't even want to hear that excuse.
Ready? I'm taking it. 3 minutes left.
Okay.
You're going to like this one, though.
Okay.
There's so many other stuff out there.
I hear that on a daily basis.
Oh, wait, okay? I got you right now. It works. Guess what? It works to get some more chemicals and crap in your system.
It works temporarily, guys.
Okay? It's not a fix. Okay? Advocare. Herbalife.
Body by V.
Body by V. What was the other one somebody told me about the other day? Somebody messaged me about some chocolate stuff today.
Plexus?
Okay? It doesn't even matter. Okay? Here's what I want you to understand. I want you to understand one thing. I don't argue with those people if they say they're taking something else. But I do make one simple statement. We have some of the top trainers in the business talking about the nutrition that we are putting in our body on a day-to-day basis. Shaun T, Tony Horton, Autumn Calabrese, Chalene Johnson. These people, they tell you that Shakeology is good for you. So tell me who promotes Herbalife or Advocare or It Works. Because at that point, I really don't give a crap. You just have to trust in the product. Last thing I'm going to say, guys, and I'm going to hand it to Jen, don't let excuses kill you trying to help people.
That's really it, guys. There's nothing else that we have to say. I am going to post an objections like worksheet thing that says what you can say if someone says this and what you can do if someone says this. So have a great night. Enjoy your rest of your Sunday. Help some people this week. Put yourself out there more than you are this last week. Have a great day, night, guys. Bye.
Deuces!